Hello and welcome. All right, let's just dive right in because today we are tackling something huge. How you can take what you know, your expertise, and turn it into an actual online course and get it launched in just 1 week. Now, I bet I know what you're thinking. No way, right? The common wisdom is that this stuff takes months. Endless planning, super expensive tech, maybe even a whole team. A lot of would-be creators get stuck right there, sometimes for years. But what if I told you the new reality is this? Just 7 days. Seriously, with the right roadmap and a mindset that's all about taking action, this isn't some crazy fantasy. It is a totally doable plan to get your very first course out there and sold. And here's the exact roadmap we're going to follow. We'll kick things off with the big idea behind it all. Then we'll walk through the day-by-day plan for designing and recording. After that, we'll get the tech and your sales offer sorted, roll out a simple launch plan, and finish up with the mindsets you absolutely need for long-term success. So, first things first, how on earth is a course in 7 days even possible? Well, it all starts by blowing up the biggest roadblock there is, this myth that it has to be incredibly complex. The secret here really is just one word: simplification. This 7-day sprint is not about building your life's work, your giant masterpiece. It's about being ruthless and focusing only on what is absolutely essential to make that first sale. That's it. And that focus on the essentials brings us to what is, without a doubt, the most important part of this whole thing. It's what I call the transformation promise. If you get this one piece right, the whole 7-day plan just clicks into place. This idea, it changes everything. Look, people do not buy information. They've got Google for that, right? It's free. What people buy is a result. They are paying you for a specific change in their life. And you can really see the difference here. Teaching copywriting is just information. It's vague, but helping a freelancer land their first 3 clients, now that is a specific, desirable transformation. Same with fitness. Don't just share your passion. Promise a real, concrete outcome people can picture. So this becomes your entire job on day 1. Before you even think about a single lesson, you have to nail this down. Who exactly are you helping? What's the urgent problem that's keeping them up at night? And what tangible result will you deliver for them? This is the foundation for everything else. Okay, so once that transformation promise is locked in, you've got your North Star. It's going to guide every other decision. So now, for days 2 and 3, we get practical and build the actual map, your design and production blueprint. Day 2 is all about designing your curriculum. And let me tell you, the #1 mistake people make is trying to teach everything they know. Just don't do it. Your students do not want an encyclopedia. They want a shortcut. Your job is to design the quickest, most direct path from their problem to your promised solution, and that's it. Cut out everything else. Then on day 3, it's time to hit record. But please, forget about some fancy professional studio. All you really need is a good webcam, or hey, even your smartphone, a decent microphone so people can actually hear you, and a quiet corner of your house. That's it. The goal is clarity and value, not winning an Oscar for best cinematography. Awesome! The content is mapped out, it's recorded, we are officially halfway there. Now for days 4 and 5, we're going to build the storefront. That's your platform and your offer. Day 4 is the tech day, but don't panic. This is where so many people get stuck for weeks, just paralyzed by comparing all the different software options. But the reality is, modern all-in-one platforms like Systeme.io, which was mentioned in the source, let you build your entire online school. The video hosting, sales pages, payments. You can get it all done in a few hours. Then, on day 5, we package it all up into an offer that's impossible to refuse. And remember, an offer is way more than just the price tag. It's the whole package. You've got your main promise, some high-value bonuses that make the result even better, a strong guarantee to take away any risk, and a super clear call to action that tells people exactly what to do next. Okay, your course is built, your offer is ready to go. Now, it's time to actually launch this thing. For our final 2 days, days 6 and 7, we're going to use a simple but really powerful launch sequence. So on day 6, you get your marketing ready. And a really simple but crazy effective way to do this is with a 3-day email campaign. You start with storytelling on day 1 to connect with people. Then you move into education on day 2 to give them some value and show you know your stuff. And only on that final day do you actually present your offer.
It builds trust and anticipation beautifully.
And then, day 7, you launch. But here's the mindset shift you have to make. Launch day is not the finish line. Not at all. It's actually the starting line. Now you get to gather feedback, make your course even better, and start building an automated system that can sell your course for you 24/7. But to turn that one launch into a real long-term business, you gotta have the right mindset. So let's wrap this up by busting a few of the biggest myths that hold so many creators back. First one up, this idea that you need a massive social media following to make any money. The reality? Not true. Most successful courses are actually sold to a pretty small, very specific niche audience that is just super motivated to pay for a result they desperately want. And the second myth, that if you just lower your price, you'll get more sales. It's actually the opposite. People don't buy based on how cheap something is. They buy based on the value they think they're getting. If you can show them your course delivers a result that's worth 10 times the price, you can charge premium prices with confidence. Ultimately, all of this comes back to you, to your personal brand. Every little bit of content you put out, every email you send, it's all building your authority. People buy from mentors they know, like, and trust. So make building those relationships your #1 focus. Because look, this 7-day challenge, it's not just about making one little product. This can be the very first brick in a digital empire, a scalable business that can give you income and impact and a whole lot of freedom. So really, the only question left is the one that really matters. After all this, what specific, tangible transformation will you promise? Because your answer to that question could be your first successful course starting just 7 days from right now.